Okay.
And we're live.
Yay. And let me, how do I share my screen? Hold on. I'm an idiot. Sorry. Hold on a second. Screen share. Jeez. Okay. Share my screen. And here you go. So my part was to go over remote VPN and that, yeah. So really briefly, this is what remote access VPN is. It allows clients to connect to the usually corporate networks through the VPN connection, secure connection. There are usually two components, and we probably all know that already, but just for the review. So network access server plus client software is required. And then two-factor authentication. So for more security, we might want to configure our VPN with both authentication profile and a certificate profile. So what happens is that the end user then will be required to successfully authenticate with both of those to have access. So for portal authentication, this means that certificates must be pre-deployed to all the end clients before their initial portal connection. Also, the certificates presented by the client must match both of them, match whatever is defined in the profile. And this is the picture that shows you the thing when it's not matching, and it sends back the authentication failure. Okay. And those were the steps to create a two-factor authentication using a Global Protect. So you create the interfaces and zones first. Then you go ahead and create a security policy to enable traffic flow between the Corp VPN zone and the L3 trust zone. And that would enable access to your internal resources. And then you obtain a server certificate for the interface hosting the global IP portal and the gateway. Then you create a profile. And what the profile does, and it's a server profile, it tells the firewall how to connect to your authentication service. And those are the services that you can use, like the methods that you can use that are supported with Global Protect. And this example, and there was an example that I did not include for authenticating users in the Active Directory. Anyway, then you create authentication profile, then you configure the gateway, then the portal, then you have to have the agent software. Then alternatively, not alternatively, but optional, you can enable the Global Protect mobile app. Then you save it, and then you're good to go. So I do not have
Awesome.
this same thing, but I'm gonna show you real fast because we use, where I work, we use the we use the Cisco one.
Cool.
Okay, so this guy will have me put my password in, and then it will tell me, give me the code that we just texted you. Give me a second, it usually takes a minute.
It's really awesome. It makes it a lot harder to get
Yeah,
into the system.
right. And now that I've verified it through my cell phone, it's gonna let me in.
Cool.
Hey, and I'm gonna stop. You can take that, Meg.
All right. Share screens. So I have both Austin and mine. We talked about the cracking the WEP and setting up the WEP. So we actually talked, the WebEP is, of course, the wired equivalent to privacy. It's protocol, Wi-Fi standard. It seeks to offer similar protection to network's physical security. Wireless Ethernet Compatibility Alliance claims that WEP was never intended to be the sole security mechanism for a WLAN. So obviously try not to use it on its own because it's not going to be the most secure, but it is a layer of security. Different tools that can crack a WEP is the air crack, which captures packets and tries to recover the network password by analyzing them. Air snort, which passively monitors transmissions and computes the encryption key when enough packets have been gathered. Similar to air crack, but not exactly. Kismet is the network sniffer. It uses in Wi-Fi troubleshooting and works with recent faster wireless standards. John the Ripper, written chiefly in C, I'm assuming that's C++, finds many features of popular WEP crack programs and can auto-detect password hash types. From fast to fastest, you can use use the dictionary. Contains a list of words that are found, matches combinations of words to crack the WEP brute force or the rainbow table, which tends to be the fastest. It comes with a pre-computed hashes. Protection against it is switching to a WPA2. As stated, see above, WPA2. And why are you even using a WEP anyway? Must set up a WEP. You go to your network and sharing center. You have to set up a new connection or network, manually connect, enter the appropriate information as needed. Simple.
Very nice.
So hope that covers the basics. Do you have anything else to add, Christina?
I'm good. I'm good.
All right, I'm going to stop the broadcast.